Hello, hello. Welcome back to another reading with the Catalyst Coach. As you know, during the month of March for Women's History, I will be coming to you live every night for a short read of new book, my new book that will be released at the end of this month. My new book, this way, opposite way, Malika. My new book, reBIRTH, that will be released at the end of this month on March 29th. So I am ready to jump right into it. To be honest, I'm a little late getting on tonight. I apologize. There is the link to Amazon for the pre order. If you are watching this after March 29th, I should say that you could just go buy the book. You could just go buy that book and my old book, Remission. So, two books. I have two books. This is the old book, and this is the new book. My new book, reBIRTH 10 Transformative Techniques to Thrive Through Turbulence. So, every night during the month of March, I'll come to you for a little short read. We are still in the introduction. This is just day 3, so you haven't missed much. But if you have missed any of it, because this is day 3 and you would like to go back and listen to the replays, you can find all of the episodes, all of the previous recordings. This is not my podcast, but something like it. All of the previous recordings will live on YouTube, on my YouTube page. Malika Stubbs, the Catalyst Coach, the same naming convention that you see here on the screen tonight. You can find me on YouTube to catch all of those previous recordings. So, but what I need you to do before we get into it, I need you to go to Amazon. I need you to pre order this book. I need you to get your copy today, right now. Those who get the pre-order copy will have a extra bonus. So if you have a pre-order, just know there will be an additional discounted rate. And after March 29th, the price will change. So go right now and get you a copy of my new book. Pre-order your copy of my new book. Let me say that again. Pre-order a copy of my new book right now. It will be out March 29th, reBIRTH. So, like I said, this is day 3 of a reading, a short reading, and we are still in the introduction. I haven't even got started. I was on fire last night, but I want to make the connection before we move into the first chapter of the inspiration behind the book. And if you haven't caught on, or if you haven't been here with me since day 1, you know that my cancer journey was a gift to me. There was a lot that I learned, there was a lot that I went through. But as a part of that journey, I, as a survivor and now a thriver, because we are talking about 10 transformative techniques to thrive through turbulence. And cancer, let me tell you, is turbulent, but there was so much that I learned. And even after, where I went beyond surviving to living, right? That's where, really through a lot of therapy and processing, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of healing, I started to be able to live. And, it came out in book 1. This is kind of like book 1 in the series, Remission. And I was living. I was like, okay, I'm living. But I didn't know that there was another level to this. There was thriving. And that's where I'm at now. I'm in a different state and place. So a part of that was a part of the healing journey involved music. And another part of my healing journey involved a transplant. Two completely different things, but that was a part of healing. And as a transplant survivor, I've said this story before, I had to have a rebirth day, right? So you start over as a transplant survivor, a bone marrow transplant survivor. I am a bone marrow transplant survivor. So I should say that, not just any type of survivor. You have a rebirth day. So double entendre. I love a good title, remission, right? Back to basically back to business, back to living after cancer, remission, back to my mission, restorative practices to realign purpose. That's that book. Rebirth is about the transformative techniques to help us thrive through turbulence. I am now the butterfly. I am no longer the caterpillar, right? Um, I have a new outlook on life, right? I have done the work. The healing journey never ends, but I've done some work. And now I am thriving in this space. And a rebirth day. It was a rebirth day, an actual rebirth day for me as a bone marrow transplant survivor. So a lot of meaning went behind the title, and then a lot of inspiration. I talked about my love for music. Music is healing too for me, and the joy, the different vibrations, the mood that music can set. I talk a lot about music in this book and the connection to my rebirth day. Um, my rebirth day is on the same day as Beyonce, Queen B birthday. So a lot of inspiration came from the Renaissance tour. And I'm not even going to call it a tour, the Renaissance movement. For me and a lot of other people who anticipated the movement, took part in the movement, knew that their emotions, feelings, state of being, we talked about the 3 B's last night, was greatly impacted by that music, by that movement. And for me, it was so, it was so impactful that I decided to write a book. I was inspired to write this book. And you'll see that I weave a lot of um, musical references from Beyonce throughout the book. So I don't want to give too much away. And without further ado, let me start reading tonight, y'all. I've been talking for 5 minutes already. Um, so I'm still in the introduction, and I want to set the stage before we get into chapter 1 to talk about the influence of music, and not just the influence, the power of music. And this section is titled The Power of Music and Resilience. So let's get into it. Music has the power to move us deeply. It can evoke powerful emotions and speak to our innermost selves in ways that words alone cannot. It can console us in moments of heartache, celebrate with us in times of triumph, and motivate us to persevere through adversity. Beyonce, with her exceptional vocal range and profound lyrics, has gifted us with music that embodies strength, resilience, and transformation. Whew, have you ever put on a Beyonce record? Like, I literally was just talking to my friend before this call, and we were talking about, we're both into real estate, and this tenant we having some issues, right? Well, he's having some issues. And I was like, all of a sudden I just broke out into song, one of Beyonce's song. And I just was like, and I can have another you in a minute. Meaning we could get you replaced as a tenant. To the left, move on. Like it's just so many. So um in that moment, just shifting the energy with those lyrics. Just that's what the music can do for us. And we know that not only the album, the last album, Renaissance, was just a embodiment of pure black joy, strength and empowerment, transformation and change. So it told us a story. And I want to use that music here to tell a story and to also support us through this transformational change with these 10 techniques, right? 10 techniques to thrive through turbulence. So, rebirth. Let me keep reading, y'all, because I get into this. I get the coaching. That's what I do. That's what I love. And I hope you're enjoying this. So if this adds value, go get my book. If you are feeling this, pre-order today using this link. Go to Amazon, or you can simply type in my name and the title of the book. You can simply type in my name and the title of the book, and you should be able to find this book on Amazon today. Go pre-order right now. If you are already finding value with what I'm saying, if this is resonating with you, imagine when you get the book. I'm still in the introduction. I literally only read one paragraph. This is day 3. And I probably will spend an hour between these 3 days, 20 minutes per day ish, 20-ish minutes. So about an hour. And each night I'm barely skimming the surface of what's inside of this book. So if this is already resonating with you, I need you to go get your pre-order for your copy done right now using the link Act 2 Rebirth coming March 29th. Pre-order right now. And I'm going to keep reading. Let me get back into it. Remember, we're talking about the power of music and resilience. Resilience is our ability to bounce back. Now, why would I use music? Why is music so important? Music play a pivotal role in my ability to bounce back, in my resilience. So let me keep going because I want to make this connection very clear because throughout the book, you'll hear many different references to Renaissance, the album, and tour. Her latest album, Renaissance, is a testament to her personal growth and journey of self discovery. Beyonce's melodies and lyrics reflect the ups and downs of her life, as well as her unwavering determination to rise above challenges and emerge stronger than ever. With songs like from with songs from past albums like Black Parade, Already, Brown Skin Girl, she celebrates Black culture, female empowerment, and the beauty of self love. So, again, if we are talking about rebirth, rebirth, a way to thrive through turbulence, think about that. Embracing Black culture, our culture, my culture, female empowerment, the beauty of self love. That's foundational to my being. Remember, I talked about transformational coaching and the 3 B's. Being, how am I showing up? How are people perceiving me? Not just how I think I'm being perceived. At the core of me, is there self-love? Is there empowerment? My ability to just move without someone else's I don't know what's the word I'm trying to say. Influence. Am I self-motivated? My culture, am I embracing that? Am I, embracing the things that come naturally to me because of what the way I was raised? a Black kid growing up in the Midwest in a single family household. That's a part of my culture. Through music, we can learn to embrace that. And Beyonce does a beautiful job in past albums, and in this current album, which we know Act Two, not just my Act Two, her Act Two is coming as well on the 29th. So it'll be interesting to see what that one is going to be about. But she continues to weave this thread, this tapestry, where it's always been consistently embracing Black culture, female empowerment, and the beauty of self love. Three core things to transformation. Let me keep going. And while I'm reading, I need you to go to Amazon right now and pre order this book using the link right here on the ticker, or you can simply type in my name in the title, reBIRTH, and I'm sure in the search engine it'll populate. Let me keep going. Through her music, Renaissance, the album, inspires us to embrace our unique journey of self discovery and find strength and courage to overcome obstacles in our lives. As we navigate the complexities of our lives, the Renaissance album, and this is not in the book, the Renaissance album is a testament. I should have wrote that when I go back. I'm in edition 2. The Renaissance album is a testament to how powerful music can be. It's a source of inspiration and guidance. That is in the book. The Renaissance album can be a powerful source of inspiration and guidance. I want to unpack this album like nobody has already. And I don't care who you are, because I'm unpacking it as I experienced it. What was it like when you turned on that album for the first time? Did you immediately, I mean, goosebumps, feelings, emotions? What was it? When you heard that first track being laid, because it became a source of inspiration for me. And out of it came my new book, reBIRTH 10 Transformative Techniques to Thrive Through Turbulence. I realized during that Renaissance movement, not just the tour, when she let us know, when she told us that they won't break her soul, I knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. Baby, nothing can stop me. I'm that girl. All of it. I cannot wait to get into these chapters. We are just in the introduction, y'all. I cannot wait to share this book with you. I cannot wait, because even as a coach, it's still things that I'm learning. It's still things that I realize on my journey. I still have challenges. There are still things that I even go through. So I needed to do this one for me just as much as I needed to do this one for me. When I went through from surviving to living, now I'm going from living to thriving. I need this to be on my coffee table, my end table, and bring it back up, because this is a tool. It's not just any kind of read. As a coach, I made sure you had techniques to support you and help you right here. Go order the book, pre-order the book, order the book if you're listening to this after March 29th. Order it. You will not be disappointed. This is just the introduction. Let me finish this piece that I'm going to do for tonight before I log off. It's already 20 minutes in. Her lyrics and melodies can remind us of the importance of self-belief, vulnerability, and perseverance. They can help us find courage to face our fears, embrace our strengths, and transform ourselves into the best version of ourselves. In essence, Beyonce's music is a companion on our journey of self discovery and empowerment. It's a reminder that we can all achieve great things. We can all achieve great things. This is a companion. This book is companion material that should be laid side by side with whatever you're using on your journey of self discovery and empowerment. So know that transformation takes time, transformation takes support, transformation takes community, transformation takes work. Know that everybody will have challenges. That's life. I'm still on the potter's wheel. I'm still being molded and shaped as this Sunday evening closes out. There are things that I am still working on. But this will be a guide for us all to remember and remind us of the core things that we need to have in place even when we veer off course, right? That there is something within us all. We have everything we need. We all have the same 24 hours as Beyonce to work on our craft, to work on our gift. Do we have the discipline? That is the difference between you and Beyonce. That's the difference. That's the difference. What are you doing with your time? At the core of your being, are you disciplined enough to hone your craft, to work on your gift, to develop, to even have the mindset that I am always on the potter's wheel, like I just said? I am always being molded. I am always being shaped. I am always growing and developing. It never stops. I live a life, me, Malika, lives a life of continuous improvement. I am always trying to show up as the best version of myself. Think about what Beyonce, and I'm about to log off. This is so good. This is so good for my soul right now. Even when we think she has like done it, something amazing. Remember the lemonade? Ooh, where were you at when she dropped that? She came back and did the Carters. Again, always on the potter's wheel. The vulnerability, the strength, the courage to face the fear, even in the face of adversity. I'm telling y'all, I'm unpacking the music and support to show you how it can really be transformational. That's just one of the techniques and tools. Remember, we're just in the introduction. This is day 3. Go pre-order your book today. If this is resonating with you, go pre-order right now. And if you're listening to this after the 29th of March, 2024, go buy the book. I only read 2 paragraphs tonight. This is a companion on your journey. Self-discovery, empowerment, transformation. The tips, tools, techniques you need are here and within you. Do you have the discipline? Do you have the discipline enough to go order the book? The book right now on Amazon, Kindle version, $10. Paperback, I think I got it for $14.99, or maybe it's $9.99 too, because the pre-order sale. $14.99. Go order the book. This gets me so fired up at night. Like afterwards, I have to put all of this energy somewhere. And so I need to go journal. But I'll be back tomorrow. And as always, peace, love, and light. And I will see you on the other side. Bye, y'all.